Fallout 4, everyone. So we're going to start a brand new playthrough. We are going to attempt to do a survival mode playthrough. But I would like to actually try and do some rules here with this one. I don't know if we're going to be... This is my first time playing survival, so, you know, bear with me on this. But what I would like to do is actually kind of set a level cap as we go into this. So I'm thinking like level 50, and the reason why is because I want my perks to actually matter. I want like my build to matter, and I don't want to be able to just kind of endlessly be able to grind out what we're going to be able to do. What is this? 3 cheers for the Wanderers. In honor of Fallout 4's latest update, we've added new weapons, apparel, and workshops to the Commonwealth. Okay. The Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition upgrade is now available, and it includes the 6 classic expansions and 150 plus pieces of Creation Club content. Yeah. So, hey Pyrus, how you doing tonight, man? So I'm not gonna upgrade to the Anniversary Edition. I kind of refuse to. I think that was like a quick cash grab for Bethesda. Now, I don't like to like bash Bethesda too much, but I was really upset to kind of see like exactly what they were charging and what they were offering. And we also have like all this stuff too. So minus like the Creation Club stuff. But anyways, we're going to try and do a mostly vanilla survival mode. So I'm not going to continue. We're going to do a whole new thing here. I'm also playing on PlayStation 5, right? So I may look to do some add-ons, but if I do, they're going to be only like environmental only. Like I think there was some that like make the dark, like the nighttime, like a bit darker, or just different things like that, like immersion more stuff. I don't want to have to change any gameplay type things. All right, so as I was saying, I think, put a hard level cap on myself. Level 50, and that's to make sure that like I'm holding myself to a build. I don't know if it's possible to do that if you just don't spend any more perks, but I'm gonna try it. I also want to kind of treat this like some of the previous Fallout games where, you know, when you pick your special stats, that's generally like what you're kind of left with, you know, to like build your build off of, you know. I think in the game you get like the one special book, and that improves like one stat.
1945.
And that's about it.
My great-great-grandfather.
I also am not planning to use any companions minus Dogmeat.
Wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife.
And on top of that, I am not planning to put any perks into any crafting perks whatsoever.
The entire world unraveled.
Iris, you said you farmed 4 guns and bullet mags for your no-skill PTS run, and that should get you as high as you can go.
It is now the year 2077.
Yeah, Intrusive, I kind of like try to build out like a build that I think I want to do. So the other thing too is both of my playthroughs that I've played so far of Fallout 4, I've done with Nate. And so I would like to actually do this with Nora this time. And of course, what's the build? Well, let me see here. So I'm dubbing this the Silver Scavenger Nora build. And it, like, as I tried to like, you know, we may have to deviate slightly, but as I was kind of like working through this today, it's basically characterized as a very high-stakes, zero-economy survival run that's designed for a level 50 cap.
You're gonna knock him dead at the veteran.
We're going to be radioactive. We're going to be an untouchable vigilante who lives off the land. And then we gear ourselves basically from everything that we strip from our enemies. I'm going to try to do this wearing the Silver Shroud armor too. Because why not, right? Silver Shroud is like one of my favorite things in this game. So, Mr. K, hey, how you doing? We're going to do this. We're going to try to do this. All right. Now, so here's the thing about Fallout 4. You know, they dropped a lot of, like, the skill stuff from, like, the previous games. So, I wanted to try to make a build that you know, that is going to be a bit more unique of a play style, I guess you would say, outside of just like the way Fallout 4 to me plays is just pump more damage into yourself. They give you power armor within the first like 30 minutes of playing the game. And so to me that I don't know. I hope they don't do that in Fallout 5. Um like all the other games you have to like work for power armor, you know, and power armor is like wicked, you know, powerful, you know, super overpowered. It's nice to have, you know. In this game it's the same thing. I mean, it's like crazy how much more powerful it is compared to like just other stuff that you have, you know. So so basically no leveling and special. Yeah, so Pyrus, what I want to try to do is I want to build my special stats from the get-go and then build my build off of that. Because like in some of the previous games, from what I remember, like once you build your like when you start the game, you get to pick your specials, and then that's kind of like what you're stuck with. You know, like your special can improve here and there based off of maybe armor or other things and stuff like that. But in Fallout 4, you can go in and you can just put all your specials, you know, however you want to. You can just set it to what you want and then like just keep leveling up. And I don't want to try to do that. So folks, like the reason why I've like put a lot of thought into this is because I want to actually try to like hold myself accountable to a build, and not just kind of endlessly just put perk points into everything. So so that's what I'm going to try to do. It's again, first time playing survival mode. I'm going to suck. This is going to be really hard. I have no idea like what the hell I'm doing with that. But that's what I'm going to try to set out to do. All right, so let's go ahead and
My turn, big guy.
it is. We're going to go with Nora here. All right. Can we is there any presets for her face? Or let's see. It says highlight facial feature. There's probably not, huh? Okay. Let me see what kind of hairstyles we can go here.
New hair color.
Whoops. Hold on a second. Miss Noir, Agent X. We got to find something that's gonna be like Silver Shroudish, right? Wait a second. Hold on a second. What was this? Oh, it's like a ponytail. Okay. Mr. K, you said there's oh, okay, interesting. John, I was telling you, like I was telling everybody, I've done Nate like twice, so I feel like it's time to give Nora a little bit of love here. Plus, I got to see what her Silver Shroud dialogue sounds like too. Yeah, we even got Kane out of the woodworks for this one. All right, let's see. Unscrupulous, crazy morning, a rough night, on the go, femme fatale. Fairy tales. Okay. I think we're just going to stick with evening now. Why not? Okay.
I have the best hairdresser, I swear.
All right, we'll just go ahead and stick with this. So I don't want to spend too much time doing this. All right, I think we are probably done here. Confirm character. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. I may have already screwed up. Where do we actually set it to hardcore mode? Aha. So was I supposed to do it before I even started? Or it says, hold on a second, because all difficulty levels affect damage and chance to encounter legendary enemies. Survival adds the additional challenges such as no fast travel and saving only when you sleep. See the survival entry tab for details. I think basically like I have to just do it right here. So we'll just go ahead and put on survival mode. Okay. Hopefully it's on survival mode right now. Okay. So we can turn survival mode on at basically any time, but once we do, we cannot drop out of it. This is it. We are stuck in survival mode now. Hey Mariano, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, bud. All right. We are saving. It says survival adds additional challenges, including no fast travel, saving only when you sleep, increased lethality, sickness, fatigue, and more. Do you want to see the survival entry and help for details? No, we don't. Okay. And just for good measure here, let's go ahead and save. And we are going to save this in a new save file. Do you want to save? Yes, we do. All right. Okay.
I know we were nervous at first, but I'm glad we got Codsworth.
The Boston Bugle. Oh, look, we got a Grognak here, too.
Grognak the Barbarian and the Jungle of
Hey,
the
Clark, how you doing tonight? Okay. I think we just got to kind of wait around until the Vault Tech dude shows up. Let's see. I haven't quite determined yet. Juris Doctor. Yeah, Mariano, absolutely. So my last playthrough that I did, my full playthrough, despite all the coaching that I had from everybody, and I really appreciate the coaching too on this one because I was like, it was tough. I could not get the ballistic fiber, or ballistic weave. So I'm going to try my best to see if we can get it this time. Okay. All right. I really don't want to talk to you right now, Vault Tech guy.
Maybe I don't want to talk to you.
Oh, you do. Now I know you're
No,
busy.
he just pulled the
so
Jedi
I
mind
won't
trick
take
on
up
us
much
right
of your
now.
Time being a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family's service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Yeah, we totally messed it up. So before we get to that spot at some point in this playthrough, I will make certain that I know all the steps that I have to do in the right order to make sure that I can get ballistic weave. Okay, we're gonna tell this guy to just go away. I know he tried to just do the Jedi mind trick and tell us everything, but no.
Just go away.
Won't take but a moment. We do need to verify some information to make sure you're cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation.
Kyan, you think we're gonna do the war criminal playthrough? I mean, we will try. I'm gonna try my best. Okay, let's see here. Sarcastic. That's just a flat out no. Well, let's see what's sarcastic.
The apocalypse? Well, hell, sign me up.
That's the spirit. Now, let's see.
Yeah, none of these dialogues make any difference at all, so it just, it is what it is. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm hoping that the build came out right. 2. Endurance was 9. Charisma was 10. And then int, agility, and luck was 1. Or luck was 2, sorry. This is to make sure that we can get, let's see here. We want to be able to get ghoulish. We want to be able to get solar powered. We want to be able to get intimidation, because what kind of Silver Shroud character would we be if we're not running around intimidating our enemies, at full force, right? No idiot savant, Mr. K. Absolutely not. We're not going to be cheating on the experience here. I'm going to grind my ass off 100% and earn every single experience point that we are getting in this game. So, well, hello, Nina. How are you doing? So, yeah. Again, I may be like, putting a pretty tall order for me on this one. But here we go. Okay, let's see here. So I think this is what that's really high start. Well, here's the thing. So Mr. K, the reason why I have to pick the stats the way that they are is because I like the rules that I'm setting on myself is I cannot adjust my stats after this, with the exception of the book. Once my stats are set, they are set, and I'm building around that. This is to help try to keep me try to really like place emphasis on a build and like the importance of it. And I'm going to have that soft level cap at like level 50. So that way it's like you think it's unrealistic for survival mode? It might be, man. It might be. So I'm going to try it though. Okay, let's see here. So can we accept? You must name your character before proceeding. Oh. Let's see. Can we just name her Norma? Nora, I think is her name. And we're going to use Dogmeat. Absolutely. We are going to use Dogmeat because I'm not going to use any of the other companions.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Oh, there he's crying again.
Miss Nora, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that maternal affection you seem to be so good at.
Yeah, no extra perk. No crafting perks.
I'll be there.
No crafting perks. We're going to strip, scavenge anything that we find, but I ain't picking up any of the crafting perks. So I will have to build my weapons and armor as we go through. Oh, and Mr. K, you're going to love this one. I don't know if you jumped on by when I was talking about it, but I'm going to try to do this with no caps. We're going to barter our way through it. I'm probably going to die a lot. I don't know how to add a death counter, you know, since I just stream this and I don't go through and like add shit later on, but let's guess we will probably be able to do this with under what, 250 deaths maybe? I don't know. Hey Devillion, how you doing today, bud? Hey Andrew, how you doing today?
What's wrong?
All right. See, we are Nina, we are playing the game that brought all of you all together here to begin with.
Yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes.
Okay, here we go. Everybody's running. Look at.
We're trying to get confirmation. We seem to have lost contact with our affiliate stations.
Oh no.
We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Oh, here we go.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
I've got Sean. Let's go.
He's got Sean.
Of Sanctuary Hills.
We're running.
You are registered. Evacuate.
Come on, Nate. Get your ass moving. Look at the way he runs. That was a baseball glove.
Program step forward, otherwise
I've never looked over here at all these people that are like, you know, kind of the sore losers with it. You know, they're like, oh man, we can't get in. Okay.
We need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant.
I am on the
male,
list. We're on the
Adult
list.
female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Good luck, sir.
Did he literally just look at us and say, okay, we have an adult male and adult female. Yep, you guys are cleared to go in. This is such a cool part right here. Like you come up here.
In the center.
And so what we are looking at, we have like the direction of the glow that is kind of in this way over here, right?
Is Sean okay?
He's fine. We're gonna be okay.
John with the 1 year of toxicity.
Oh my God!
There it is right there. Boom. It's bigger than our thumb, right? We're holding the thumb up. It's like, yep. We got to get underground.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Nina, you said you remember me saying that I would actually play Nora last year? Okay.
Step over to the table.
You need to hit the treadmill a little bit, bud. Okay.
You'll need your suits before we can take you
Thanks.
further.
What now?
Here we go.
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
See? This is our new home.
It's
gone. Our home. Oh, you're everything we had.
This is pretty wild.
It's one of our most advanced facilities. Not that the others aren't great, mind you.
John, I hope you're ready for a 2-hour tutorial. Because I feel like I'm going to be dying to rad roaches in here. Kind of reminds me of Oblivion when I was doing expert mode. For those of you that haven't, like, that are kind of new to the channel and you know, didn't ever watch, like, me play Oblivion, I came out of this game playing Fallout 4, and I started playing Oblivion, and I figured, like, well, hell, I was playing Fallout 4 on very hard mode. I can go into Oblivion playing expert mode, right? It can't be that bad. So I start off the game in expert mode, and the tutorial, let me tell you what, I was dying to like rats and zombies. They were kicking my ass. It took me like 3 hours just to get out of the tutorial.
It's a good fit, don't you think?
Checking everyone off the list as they come in.
So we'll see what happens here.
Prepared for the future, right?
All right, which cryopod is mine? Is it this one right here? Something doesn't seem right. Like, this thing already looks weird. Maybe this is like the insulation and stuff.
Put your vault suit on.
Here, how do we put the vault suit on?
It'll be okay. Mommy's right here. See? Honey? Could you help me? Hon.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, the OG Oblivion difficulty slider was like... Can you believe how fast that was? They didn't give you any shots. They didn't give you anything. They didn't give you like a briefing. They just straight up throw your ass in a cryo chamber and they're like, all right, go to sleep.
This is the one.
Are we okay?
Almost.
Mr. K, you said Nate asked for me to help with something, but I just walked away without a word to him.
Let the boy go.
I completely wasn't paying attention, obviously. That's where you said that. I just ignored him.
Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence.
You know, I feel like Nate was a bit more vocal during this section, but... I gotta live with the guilt now. That's it, man. First thing we'll do is ditch the ring. You're like, I have no time to grow attached to these characters, so I can't really care. All right, we have started out of time.
Malfunction in cryopod manual release override.
Come on. There has to be a release. Come on,
All right.
come on, come on. Oh, God.
We're allowed to carry the ring this time? Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and steal this ring.
I'll find who did this. And I'll get Sean back. I promise.
Residents must vacate immediately.
Man, all these folks,
Why
they
would
died.
Vault-Tec do this?
Okay. Yep, every single one of them.
I can't be the only one left. Hello?
Oof.
Anyone?
Can we open these? Can't open any of them.
Manual release override.
Why did they do this?
Some soldier he turned out to be. He couldn't even deal with a little bit of cold, huh? Let's see. Cryogenic array offline. Premature termination resulting in system failure, isolated manual, and remote overrides have been detected. Controls disabled. Keeps the ring while flirting with everybody else. You know, when we did our last one, we had a couple you know, romantic companions that we did. So I think I ended up having to ditch the ring after a little bit. All right. I think everything, whoops, is let's see here. So pod C1's empty. We got Mrs. Callahan, Mr. Callahan, Mr. Abel, Mrs. Abel, Nate and Sean's the infant, Nora, and Mr. Russell. C1 was empty. Interesting. All right. I can punch, and that's about all we can do right now, right? Okay. Control access. Now, I have to be really good about, oh, we got like a door we can go in here. I have to be really good about looking for stuff here. Stuff that we will need to survive. Man, I didn't remember these things over here. Everybody got destroyed here. Vault 111 monitoring terminal. Let's see what this is. This is probably the same stuff here. Here's all the other people that are a part of this. Cause of death, asphyxiation due to life support failure. So, DePietro, Cofran, Whitfield, Cofran. Okay. We're looking to see if we can find anything that will be useful in our quest of what we're doing here. Aha, so we got a new jumpsuit. Let's see, we got clipboards. Let's go ahead and take these clipboards for now. There's a utility jumpsuit as well, too. Okay. So can I equip that right now? I can't pull up my Pip-Boy, so no, we cannot. Take the clipboards. Clipboards should have some springs in them. John, are you asking if I'm gonna be reading everything this time? Well, you know, I've only played this game twice, and it's been like a year, right? So, you know, I don't know. Maybe we gotta get a little bit of a refresher. Ball peen hammer, wrench. Looking to see if can we swing a ball peen hammer? I don't think so. Okay. So this is kind of like Ethan Winters trying to get Rose back. Let's see here. What do we got in here? I know there's some rad roaches. Yep, there they are right there. Okay, security baton. All right. Aha, we got a stim pack. Very nice. Okay, let's see. What do we got in here? Battered clipboard. Cigarettes. Let's see, what do we got? Nothing on the desk here. Nuka-Cola bottles. Go ahead and take those. Did I update? Here's some of the stuff that we have to look at, right? You've never seen the utility suits before? So October 23rd, this is the day the bombs dropped. God, it has finally happened. The world's over and barely got all of the residents inside. But not everyone made it. Now it's just us and the icebergs. I don't get it. The Egg's Head tried to explain to me that keeping them frozen is a big experiment. And for a better future or something, I don't know. It just doesn't seem right that we're smiling at them all the time before putting them on ice. Shouldn't we have told them something? Okay. Christmas Underground. Got together with the rest of the security boys and support staff and had a little party. Best gift is that got handed out was a fancy lad's snack cake that wasn't too stale. None of the air scientists came, and the overseer wasn't there either. I just don't get them. They're hiding something from us. Another company's secret only for the higher-ups? Whatever. Just a few more months until the all-clear is supposed to come through, and then we can start rebuilding. March 14th, 2017. Only a few weeks left in our mandatory shelter period. Everyone's getting stir-crazy. Now, some people are even saying that the all-clear signal is never coming. We can't stay here much longer, that's for sure. It's not just the fact that I've been staring at the same break room and bunk bed for over 6 months. It's the fact that we only have enough food left for another few months, tops. The overseer keeps telling everyone to be patient, focus on work. And he's definitely keeping us out of the loop. Something bad is going on, I just know it. Here you got the security folks all freaking out. April 23rd. The main door accessing the vault exit is malfunctioning, and now the only way is through the overseer's evacuation tunnel. How convenient for him. He has one of the science team watching the door into his office at all times from a little makeshift checkpoint. Got invited to a meeting today. Support staffers and security only. It sounds like I'm not the only one with the axe to grind. And the last entry. There is no all clear from Vault Tech is coming. We need to leave. We're all but out of food, and I'm almost murdered Stanley for dropping a damn salt cracker on the floor. A handful of us confronted the overseer about opening up the vault. I never knew a man that could shout, or I never knew a man that small could shout that loud. But now he's locked himself in the office along with all the rest of the science staff. And we're supposed to hand over any food, weapons, and medicine that we have by tonight, or there's gonna be consequences? I've talked to everyone. It's time. One way or another, we're getting out of this vault. Okay. Let's see here. Josie, you said, you meant to bring it up, but since you're getting bigger, you might want to look at get some chat mods to keep an eye. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I think, how should I say it? It's not that I don't want mods. I know it's probably, see, thank you. I think if we ever get to like that magical, like 1,000 follower limit, then, you know, then maybe, or if it just seems like the chat gets like super out of hand, you know, then, because it's starting to get a lot harder to kind of like monitor it, you know. It's not like when I first started streaming and like I had like, you know, like Oddball. He's one of the first ones I kind of remember, but he was like the only one watching, you know, and it was like one person. It was kind of easy to keep up with everything. Okay. Top 10. The QQQ guy. Let's see. Play tape. Is this oh, Red Menace. I don't know. I remember this one. How high can you get? We're gonna try it. Hopefully we're back now. It's kind of annoying for some reason. I don't know why we had the stream crash. So, but let's keep going here. Give me a second. I'm just trying to pull this back up. Okay. Ah, man. It's not like my internet even cut out, too. I think it was a problem with OBS. So as I was here, Mr. K had... no, you're right. I need to go to bed save. So here's the thing. I'm playing it on PlayStation, so hopefully, unless my PlayStation messes up. But let's go to a bed really quick.
Gotta keep moving.
Oh, you cannot sleep now. Are you kidding me?
Don't need sleep.
She's like, I don't need sleep. All right. Yep, sorry about that. I don't know why the stream crashed. Okay, so as I was saying, I can't fill up the water bottle or the beer bottles and everything. So I wonder if I need like my Pit Boy or something to be able to do that. So we'll kind of progress through the level a little bit, and then I might be able to come back and see if I can do it. Because I'm going to pick up all these beer bottles, and hopefully I can we can do it. I'm picking up these things, but I don't know if it counts. Okay. All right, let's see. Do we have any more? We have some more roaches over there. Oh, you can bats without a Pit Boy? That's interesting. All right. Yeah, let's see here. How many more do we got? Was there another one over here? There. Okay, I think that one just kind of like sits there and gets fried. That way it kind of shows you not to walk that way.
Everyone?
Let's see here. I thought we did take the meat. Take the meat. Take the meat. Unless I gotta go grab this one over here. I'm just worried about kind of like running in there though. Ooh. All right, hold on a second. I didn't get it. I was trying to be like really quick about it. There we go. Okay. All right, we got some more. Press R1 to power attack. Ow! Hey, here we go. All right, we got a weapon. Very nice. And we got some stems. We'll need those.
Is this all that's left?
Okay, we'll take the clipboard, the eyeglasses. Stim packs restore 30% of your max health. They heal damaged limbs, and they can be favorited for quick use. Okay, let's see here. Let's go ahead and take this. Let's take that. The cryolator. You know, we actually never got this at all before. Let's see, cigarette carton, Nuka-Cola bowl. Yeah, never got this before. Never used it in my previous playthrough. I never came back here to actually unlock that and get it and use it. Let's see, what do we have in here? Dresser. Can we sleep?
Can't do that.
Cannot sleep now. That's fine. I think we're gonna go with the recommendation I got. One second. I missed. There you go, Nora. My aim is terrible. My aim's always been terrible. These rad roaches are coming. Okay, we got him. Oh, we got another one. Gotcha. Okay. All right, now we're gonna pick up all the meat. We're gonna have some rad roach burgers tonight, folks. It's looking pretty good. 15%, John. I think we're at like 18%. Let's see. Press to reload the gun, which we already did. Okay, I think we got everything here. We got all the meat, right? Okay. All right. It's all good, Hunter. I know I got it. Okay. Kind of looking down here, seeing what we can see. So we know which way we got to go. We got to go find a place that we can sleep and we can save. That way, if anything else, we're not hosed, right? Oh, what's over here? Hold on a second. I'm gonna try to conserve some ammo. Ashtray. You know, the ashtrays actually have asbestos, I think. Now, bottle cap. I'm going to try to do this without any bottle caps. We get bottle caps, we're going to throw them away. I'm going to see how much we can do without said bottle caps. The mission is going to be hard. The task is challenging, right? But we will persevere. We're going to see if we can do this. I'm going to prove to people that you don't need money. And I'm probably going to eat my words later on, but I'm going to try it. Guy, and you're like, here you are. You're mad that you know every single bed around me in a 300-meter radius? Oh, man. I know we rarely used cap. All right. Yeah, I'm doing really good today, bud. Just a normal Monday. I've taken radiation damage, reducing your max health. I've already got radiation damage. Bastards. I'm gonna get Codsworth for this one because he should be keeping this place clear of stuff. We got Nuka Cherry, Yum Deviled Eggs. And I have to watch infections too. So infections are a new thing, apparently. Okay. We didn't have to worry about those before, but now we have to worry about infections. I had a really wrap it up. Yo, man. All right, well, shit. Looks now saves are disabled. See, we can't save it. All right, folks, I gotta restart. We gotta start from square one. I thought those rad roaches were a little too easy. I was like, man, what's everyone talking about this game all difficult, man? These guys are going down quick. Here, let's go try this really fast because I had hardcore wanted to be able to like fill up water, like clean water, right? Let's go see how this works. I'm sorry, folks. First time in survival mode with a buildless character. What do you mean a buildless character? We're doing a silver scavenger build. You know, intimidation, ghoulish. Can we pull? We can't pull up the perks just yet, can we? Look at this. We are already like charisma and endurance, right? So we're gonna get solar powered. We're gonna get ghoulish. We're gonna get intimidation. I need local leader. Cannibal. We're gonna get. Man, look at all this stuff that I can't actually. We're gonna get lone wanderer, right? This is gonna be crucial. Okay, lead belly, exactly, lead belly. Rifleman, I think, was one of the ones we were gonna get. But like a lot of these ones down here won't get. So let's see here. Scrounger is gonna be kind of crucial for the ammunition. Let's see. Toughness. I'm not going to be able to have strong back, so that kind of sucks. Animal friend was another one too. Aquaman is great for traveling, or Aqua Girl. Yeah, so we don't have to take the radiation stuff. So yeah, so I have a build in mind. I might post it in Discord so you all can see what I'm thinking, what I'm trying to do. But it's really kind of less focused on like just the damage stuff and more on like kind of a more unique playstyle of built around intimidation, like kind of like pacifying like some folks, and then solar powered and ghoulish. So this one, I think ghoulish we were gonna get like kind of earlier on to be able to like make sure that we can use radiation to like regenerate lost health, you know. And then, yeah, we'll get Lone Wanderer, too, so we can use Dogmeat. And we'll take less damage. So this one's going to be, like, important, like, earlier on. I have to look at, like, how we're going to do it. Okay, let's go back out now. Now that we got our water, that was crucial. Let's see, how did I need to get back out this way? Make sure we picked up all the bottles, too. I don't remember if there was anything over here. I don't think there was. Yeah, like so building. I think building's going to be very important in this playthrough. I may have to spend a lot more time building because I can't fast travel, and so therefore I can't like just drop everything and go and take care of settlements, right? Which means if a settlement's being attacked, I need to make sure the settlement can kind of handle itself. So when I unlock a settlement, I am probably going to have to spend some time, like, improving the defenses and things like that, you know? I don't know the best way of doing it, but we will learn. And so that's what I'm going to try to do. Right here. Sorry, let me just kind of read these again. You guys want some reading ASMR streams? I don't know if I have the voice for ASMR. But Nita, we probably could do some, very, very quiet.
God damn it. Tell me what's going on. 200 years? That's insane.
A bit over 210, actually, Mum. Give or take a little for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack. You must be famished.
The Outsiders, huh? Let's see here. Let's see. We have, 10 charisma? We could probably pass the speech check. No food. The difficulty of successfully persuading someone is indicated by yellow is easy, orange is medium, and red is hard.
Codsworth, you're acting a little weird. What's wrong?
Mum, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no...
Okay, we're gonna follow Codsworth. We've already kind of taken care of some of the enemies in here. Tell you what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save the bullets though.
Nothing here but a few flies.
Yep, we already grabbed all the flies, right? All the meat.
In another house. Follow me.
Okay. I gotta be able to, like, cook, too. Codsworth is actually a really good robot. I loved Codsworth and I loved Curie. I really loved Curie. She was a good companion.
What's all this then? Peekaboo!
Alright, Codsworth, go ahead and take him out. Oh boy.
Terrific! It's a fight then! Yeah! Ouch! It's a shell all around.
Okay. Okay, look at that. I didn't one-shot him. Oh, it's a lot tougher.
Miss Nora, your family isn't here.
You know, I remember doing kind of like a ranking of like what some of my favorite companions were. Like Dance was a really good. Dance is like the best, I think. He has like probably the best story. And Teresa, if you want to be the French girl. Yeah, Curie. Ah, man, she was good. One of the biggest missed opportunities in the companions was Preston. I feel like Preston could have had probably one of the most emotional and impactful stories, companion stories in Fallout 4, aside from Dance. Dance had a really good one. But man, Preston, they just completely bombed that one for sure. Mr. K, like, we're not going to get any of the companions. We're just going to use Dogmeat. So. One thing to remember when traveling with Dogmeat, if he gets hurt and you leave the area, he will return to Red Rocket, not catch up to you. Oh, so we have to stim him? Okay. Alright, let's see here. I was going to try to scrap. Oh, we don't have to scrap materials, do we? The workshop allows you to build, adjust, and remove nearby objects. Okay. Let's see here. Can we move? Let me see here. I want to see if I can move this really quick. The Minutemen in general were just pitiful. Like, all of the other characters of the Minutemen, I don't know if y'all remember, but like on my full playthrough, I sent every companion that I had here to Sanctuary. And so like every single time that I came here, like all of them were like talking at once. And it was just too much. I was like, holy crap, guys, you guys need to just like leave me alone, like calm down. Mr. K, okay, so you said there's a chem bench behind the house. Second or third from the bridge. Let me see here. This is the first one from the bridge, right? So it's definitely, that's where Dogmeat's at. Let's go look over here. Yep. My bad. There's a terminal in here. Wow, is that terminal on? Why have I never checked this house before? Ledger terminal? A makeshift bomb? Jesus. Have I never looked at this before? I don't remember. We might have to look at it later, but let me go see if we can find the chem bench though really quick. Ah, here we go. Check that out. Good call. Wait. I gotta sleep more than that? Holy moly. Now, the thing's down at the bottom, so I have the food meter and I have the water meter. Do I take that to mean that I am hungry and that I am thirsty? So, like, if I take a water, you are properly hydrated, okay? And then if I eat some beans... Okay, so it kind of reduces it. Man, so the fatigue actually reduces the amount of AP that you have. That's interesting. Uh-oh. I just noticed I might have a, let's see here. How do I check my statuses? Let's see, show effects. Can you see like what it's telling you? Endurance -1 from peckish. So we need to be able to eat more, huh? Okay. So we just gotta be a bit better about that. Okay. Gotcha. All good to know. So let me see here. What's the quest that we're working on right now? Quests out of time. So we have to search the neighborhood with Codsworth. I thought we did do that. Oh, he's over here. Let me go talk to him really quick and see what he's got to say.
Miss Nora, Sir and young Sean, they aren't.
Listen, like, he wasn't quick enough about it, right? He wasn't being, like, assertive enough, so, of course. It's not what we're looking for. Okay. I do remember we can actually get on top of one of these buildings, actually. Which one can we get on top of? Hold on a second, because there's something here. I think it's this one right here. Let me see here really quick. So if we come up here, there's a duffel bag. We got a 38 and a pipe pistol. Okay. For some reason, I thought there was a rifle in there, but I guess not. The pipe pistol. So before we got locked up in the crowd, he had asked for help. Did he really? I totally wasn't paying attention to what he said. Hey, Radio Man, welcome back. Did you miss anything interesting? Not really too much, man. I'm kind of just getting things set here for before we kind of venture off. So I need to. What's my weight right now? We're at 66 of 105. Can I store the junk inside here? Transfer? Store all junk? Okay, there we go. So he said he was holding Sean and he asked you to help with something and I just ghosted him. Just completely ghosted him, right? John, you said this is actually the building stream? I mean, it could be. It could be. We have a lot of building to do here, right? So my ammo, my meds, everything has weight now. Okay. I got to keep that in mind. What do we actually have for weapons? So I have my pipe pistol. Okay. Yeah, we basically got the 10 mil and the pipe pistol. Okay. Well, you got to remember, Mr. K, I don't eat. Greet the dog. Oh, we got the dog.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
Best companion. We have reached level 2. All right. Let's go.
You want to come with me, pal?
I will be very
Okay,
nice
then.
to Dogmeat.
Let's stick together.
This is the only person I will not, like, act like a jerk towards. Face your dog and press X to begin issuing commands. Dogmeat found something. Man. Found something. What'd you find? Let's turn that off. Wasn't there some, wasn't there, like, some mole rats or something that come popping out of here or something like that? Can't remember. Oh, I see, right here. Check it out. Dogmeat's already helping out. Way better than Codsworth, at least, anyways. Ooh, check it out. Here, we got some more stuff here. We got Nuka-Cola, empty milk bottles. I'm gonna have to find all those empty milk bottles. Let's see, what can we craft in the thing here? Nina. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Water, you said don't ever talk smack about the flying toaster oven. Oh, about Codsworth? Listen, Codsworth, he's not too bad, all right? Codsworth's okay. But in terms of, like, who is the most useful companion right off the get-go from the start, Codsworth was just dragging me around. He didn't really fight too well. Dogmeat's already showing me where I can find stim packs and everything. Okay. But I have to remember that cats are food. You know what? We never recruited cats during our last playthrough because I was gonna try to recruit some cats for the settlement. I never did. Never did. I was gonna do it for Nina and I never did. I'm sorry about that. I'm checking to see if we can find some bottles in here too. Oh, look, there's another stim right there. Let me go ahead and grab that. We can use that. Is that a pipe pistol? It sure as hell is. I know. I apologize, Nina. That's one thing I said I was gonna do and I didn't do. Okay, I'm just looking for some more bottles and stuff. Red Rocket Terminal. Anything in here that we need? Business entries. New equipment installed. Took some wrangling with that head office, but we finally got all the tools that we need to machine out our own parts. No more having to pay for Corvega factory parts the next time that we change the spec on the damn fastener. Just take one and trim the excess down until it fits. Clark, you said every time you seen a cat bowl, you always thought of Nina. I know. Cats always made us think of Nina. That Rosa Widow in Sanctuary Hills is restoring an old classic Corvega with her level up. Alright, hold on a second here. What was I going to do? So I feel like my very first perk was going to be Lone Wanderer. And that was to make sure that I can at least survive a little bit. Let's see, what does Lone Wanderer give us again really fast? So it gives me 15% less damage right off the bat, and our carry weight is increased by 50. Mr. K, you said the better option would be to just not pick any perks until you get all the specials to endurance. And what's killing me is I can't back out. I have gear that makes it 10. No, the stream didn't crash. Hey Cassandra. Fuck man, I can't like get out of this. This sucks because this is like completely invalidating like what I'm trying to do here. Man, and it won't let me back out. I can't even hit like the pause button. Put everything to 10, debuff yourself before grabbing a bobblehead, and then you have 10 plus stats. That's how you have to do it. I don't want to. All right, so I think what I'm gonna have to do is like reload this because this is all screwed up. Damn. Okay. Well, shit. Let's see here.
Miss Nara, Sir and young Sean, they aren't here.
All right.
Sean's out there, Codsworth. I need to find him.
What about Concord, Mum? Plenty of people there. And last I checked, they only pummeled me with sticks a few times before I had to run back home.
I like these people already.
Oh, good. Maybe you'll get along then, and they can help you find young Sean.
Yes, thank you, Codsworth.
Here and secure the home front.
He's gonna secure the home front. You do that, Codsworth. Okay. Yeah, so we had already grabbed the chemistry workbench. I wanted to come here and look at something again really quick. So, let's see here. We can make jet. So you guys are saying I need antibiotics, right? So these are drugs. How do we make, let's see, how, is it healing? An herbal antidote improves resistance to insomnia and weakness. Wow, interesting. Okay. Herbal and a microbiome. Let's see, infection and parasites. So that's actually just resistance stuff. Is he falling off the wagon? Am I? Stimulants here. Improves resistance to fatigue and lethargy. We got robot repair, antibiotics. Here we go. Cures sickness. Oh, wow. Look at that. You need chemist rank 1 in order to make antibiotics. So we're not going to be able to actually create these. We're going to have to try and like figure out how we're going to do that one. I'll think of a way. I'll think of something. Maybe there's a way we can like trade for them. So I'm not going to buy anything, right? So I'm going to see if I can trade something. Oh, we're not going to be using drugs. Let's see. A lot of these you need chemist for. What's this one? S.P.E.C.I.A.L. Plus 25 max health. Okay. Well, at least we can make the resistance stuff, though. I just need to make sure and grab like the blossoms and everything. Okay. It's good to know. Just like don't ever use chems. I think I used chems like once or twice before. I'm trying to remember what the situation was. Can't remember though off the top of my head. Okay, we are fatigued. Let's see. Was there... I think there were some enemies, like, over here. I'm trying to remember. There they were. Okay. I wanted to try to make sure and level up. So we can get our Lone Wanderer perk. Pre-war money. So I'm going to have to figure out who's going to be a reliable source of antibiotics that we can, like, trade for. That we can barter for. So now, Clark, you think for this run I'm gonna have to use chems? Throw grenades or place mines and equip them. Gotcha. Okay. Well, bud, I think we'll try to see if we can do it without it, you know. But you never know. You guys think I'm crazy stubborn. Let's see, what else can we make here? Mole rat chunks and mutt chops. Okay. Good. All right. Let me go back down this hole that we were in before I realized I had screwed everything all up. I keep wanting to save, you know, to like save scum, and then I realized it's like we can't do that. So this is gonna be very interesting. Oh, damn, dude, I shot dog. Okay. That's the thing that like gave me PTSD about these mole rats in that one area we were in, is because they can jump into the ground so fast and pop out like anywhere, and so it's like really hard to it was really hard to like kind of navigate around that. Let's see. And I don't want to get into the Concord stuff because I know it's just going to eat up like another like 30 minutes, and I don't have the time for there. Here we are. We will continue on with this. So I'm super stoked to just to see how far we can kind of make it with what I'm trying to do. So other than that, folks, to all the new folks, welcome. Thank you for hanging out and joining, and everyone else. We will catch you later. So I probably won't stream tomorrow. So Wednesday we'll be streaming again. Okay. And all right. Have a great night, everyone, and we'll catch you later. Okay. Take care, folks.